Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in the bathroom, so that means we're doing a skincare personal care item, and it's actually going to be the AKT Deodorants. These are the natural deodorants you have probably seen all over Instagram just like I did. Doing the review today because I'm literally obsessed with these. I've been using them for the majority of the year. They have replaced my Old Spice that I've been wearing my entire life. Four other people in my life have started using them and buying them and loving them because I love them and told them about them. So if you are interested, please stick around for the review. We're gonna make this short and sweet. I've been a user of Old Spice deodorant my entire life. Love Old Spice. I never use antiperspirant. Sweating is not like the biggest issue for me. It's really the smell is what I want to control. And if you want to control the actual sweat, you have to use an antiperspirant with aluminum, which is not great for you, but there is no other way around it. Like there's nothing that's gonna get you to stop sweating unless you, I think, get Botox injected in your pits, but I mean, that's a personal journey you can go on yourself. When I was looking to change it up, I've tried a ton of different natural deodorant. Native being the big brand that you've probably seen everywhere. Native is not it. Native is not it. I'm not into it. It didn't work for me. The scent smelled good, but it's like more of a chalky stick. And this, I normally use like a gel, and it just caused irritation in my pits, and the smell did not last. Like nothing about it was worth it. And it's also so expensive. It's like I could get this for $6 or I could get a native thing for like 14. So then I get advertised just, I mean, incessantly on Instagram for AKT, and it's these tubes. They are aluminum tubes with deodorant paste that's baking soda based, and they have really, really good scents. And the two guys who made this were actually performers in the West End in London, which is their version of Broadway, and they were looking to create something that could keep up with like the demand of a dancer and the sweatiness of a dancer, but was a more natural, better alternative than a synthetic and aluminum-based deodorant. So in case I need to credential myself, I have these two new ones. I have used all of this green one and I have completely destroyed the purple one, and I've used the gray one. And I'll get into my favorite scents in a minute because they all smell really good. Okay, so me, my best friend, my dad, my boyfriend all use this now and are huge fans of it. And like most of these men in my life are very sweaty and they even swear by it. I'm not the sweatiest person, but I always want to smell good. It's like the number one thing I care about. And I have zero problems with this. The only thing it takes a little bit getting used to. So I have my new bottle right here. I'm going to show you how I do this. I'm not going to show you my pits because nobody wants to see my pits on YouTube. But the way that this works is you just puncture the very top because it's an aluminum little tube, and then you squeeze out a specific amount. So I'm going to squeeze out just about that much. It's like a pea size. And then all I do is normally squeeze that out on my finger, and then all you do is pick it up on your finger and rub it into the pit. You could rub it into the back of your neck. You could rub it in a little bit downstairs, maybe around your thighs, wherever you want it, under the boob. You could do this anywhere. It is a baking soda base. The fragrances have never bothered me, and they actually last a really long time. So that's actually the main reason why I'm a huge fan of this deodorant. All of the fragrances are really good, and there's only one that I don't really care for. My favorite scent are the After Thunder. It's the one in the gray tube, and the Halcyon Summers, this one in the green tube. When I first bought it, I got the little assistant. It's the key that will help you roll it. It is by no means required, and sometimes it's a little finicky, but I actually really like it, and it makes it really easy to travel with, especially when they get small, because I've used a lot of it. But the way it works, I put the little bit on my finger, I rub it into my pit really quickly, easy, done. Your body heat will naturally warm up the paste itself, so it actually kind of like works its way into your armpit, and then it just sticks all day. I've gone dancing, I have worked out, I've gone skating, I've gone running in 105-degree Texas heat. And no matter what, I still smell good. Obviously, if you've had an entire really intense day and it is like 12 hours later, you might start to notice a little bit, but then you can easily reapply. But I'm not kidding you, even on the hottest summer days, I never reapply. I put it on in the morning and I go about my day, and there's just zero issue. Sometimes I'll get a little bit of a white buildup in my armpit, but nothing's ever transferred to clothes or ever been a problem, and it washes out really easily. Like I've never had a problem with the actual substance itself. But the main reason why I recommend these is because the scent just lasts so long. I actually recently, when I ran out of the tube before I bought a new one, I was using my Old Spice again for like 2 days, and I smelled and I never really smell. And I was actually shocked I did. And it just goes to show, I think my body's gotten used to this and I just really prefer it. These are not cheap. I think on Amazon they're like $24, but this whole tube will probably last me about 2 months. So it's definitely a more expensive alternative to deodorant, but for the product and what you get, I think it is very much worth it. And I mean, let me get into the scents. I already said my favorite is the gray one. I also completely love Halcyon Summers, this green one. The actual descriptions on the box, like this Columbia Road, this is a new one that we were just trying. It's amber, violet, and tonka. I wouldn't necessarily say that those are exactly the scents I get, and it was a little misleading, but I have tried all of them now, and I famously do not like neroli, and this orange one has neroli in it, but I don't smell it. It smells really good. It smells very citrusy, and all of the scents, the only way I could describe it is they're like spa scents plus a little bit of like designer fragrance. So it's not like just an essential oil, which I kind of thought that's what it was going to smell like. It is very much like an elevated, unique smell that I really love smelling on myself. The only one I'm not crazy about, I haven't tried the unscented one, and I never will because I don't want unscented. The only one that I don't love is Columbia Road. It's just a bit like powdery, flowery, kind of old lady-y. And if you're into that, you're gonna love this. All of the other ones I've really appreciated and just been very into, which has been a pleasant surprise. I did not think that I would be a natural deodorant girl, and I didn't think that I would like this very much, but I do, and I highly recommend them. One thing to note, you can order from their website, which good, fine, whatever, but you can order from Amazon, which is what I do, and Amazon makes returns really easy, so if you don't like a scent, just send it back and get a new one. I got the After Thunder first because I wasn't sure I was gonna feel, and I ended up loving it, and I actually need to rebuy it. Also, a little tip, I usually put my deodorant on first, and then I run any excess through my hair before I do my hair, so that way my hair has a little bit of the scent, which is just really nice. I thought that using a paste was really gonna bug me, but I just do it, wash off my hands with water, wipe them on a towel, and I'm done. I don't even think about it anymore, and especially when I'm on travel, traveling with the tube is actually a lot easier than traveling with a normal deodorant stick because it just takes up so much less space and it's flexible. Also, some people online have said once they use it up or when they use the key that the aluminum container can like bend and dent and tear. I haven't had that issue and I haven't had it leak yet, but I mean, definitely be careful and don't like tear on it and pull on it, but for the most part, it's not really a concern at all. So that's my video for this week. I just really love this product. Wanted to give him a shout out. I hope one of you guys is interested and this was a helpful video. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will see you guys in my next video.